let's speak about Lordstown Motors, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and today we're speaking about Lordstown Motors. I made a video on Workhorse earlier on. Now I'm speaking about Lordstown. It's like we're back in February and March, baby. So obviously yesterday Lordstown had this beautiful near 20% day, and in the pre-market, as of recording this, it is up a little bit. I've seen it down a little bit, up a little bit, but right now market opens in about 20 minutes and it is up. You will see the market is actually doing terribly today as well. The Nasdaq down nearly 1%, S&P and Dow both down terribly as well. Aside from that, most growth is underperforming today after an absolutely fantastic day yesterday. Workhorse and Lordstown, Workhorse being the bigger exception by far, but Lordstown's looking good as well. Even AMC is down a little bit as I'm recording this, even after yesterday's 100% move. Now, I still am an investor in Lordstown Motors, and I am down terribly. I'm not trying to hide that fact, but I am long on these guys despite some of the challenges we have been facing over the last couple of months. So today I want to speak about why these kind of moves may well be happening. I want to speak about the fact that if you go on the stock tweets, just like I spoke about with Workhorse earlier, it is active. Look, there are new comments coming in every minute or so, which hasn't again been happening for a while in regards to this company. A lot of the excitement and hype fell off. We'll speak about Lordstown Motors short interest, which is potentially and more than likely a larger reason for this upward move of near 20% yesterday, which is currently somewhere between 30 and 35%. Different sources are quoting different amounts, but anyway, it's a large short interest percentage, and it has been going up on a pretty much weekly basis. We're going to compare where Lordstown Motors is now to the new news. We got that Rivian plans are going public at a near $70 billion valuation, and the upcoming catalyst next month that is incredibly exciting for long-term investors. So my friends, right before we do get into today's video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Let's see if we can get 7.5 likes on today's video in the first 48 hours. That'd be sick. Drop me a comment down below. What are you doing right now, baby? You holding on to your shares? You buying more? You trimming positions? Let me know. And please, my friend, if you aren't new around here, consider hitting that juicy red subscribe button. Also, if you're interested in joining my private Discord group, that'll be the first link in the description. In there you will get access to all of my buy and sell alerts. You'll know if I end up picking up some more Lordstown, and we do have a specific channel in there dedicated to this company. If you like 2 free stocks on Webull, hit that second link in the description, baby. Sign up, deposit $100. It's free money. Now, with that being said, let's just start it off by seeing what happened yesterday. Okay, again, it was near 20% upward move, and we are up in the pre-market. 6-month chart still down 46%. From the absolute peaks, it's much worse, nearly 60% even after yesterday's move. Look at the chart. They fell massively, absolutely massively. Bottoming out at about 632, so up pretty much 100% from those recent lows that were only back here 12th of May. Right around here you will see. Now, why is this move happening right now? Well, to summarize it all in about a minute, the entirety of retail investors are fighting hedge funds right now. The biggest example by far is AMC. We saw that 100% move yesterday. It's up many hundreds of percents from when this whole thing started. So everything that is beaten down and has a relatively high short interest right now, the retail investors, me, you, pretty much everybody watching this video is interested in scooping up. We are doing this in an effort to fight the big guys. They've been taking our money for so long, it's time that they pay us back, and we've been doing a good job. Just yesterday, AMC GameStop rally deals shorts another $848 million blow. And obviously some of this will be from the retail investor who's betting against us, but the large majority of it is coming from the everyday people, and it is the big hedge funds paying out hundreds of millions on a pretty much daily basis. And Ride is a part of this story. They are a part of the little guys fighting the big guys. So that is where we stand. That is why yesterday's 20% move happened, and why more than likely we will see some more big moves over the coming week, if not a little bit longer. Is it going to keep going up? Who knows? The market's still not in a great position. Most EV is trading down today. Even some of the ones that were up big yesterday are down. ChargePoint, for example, look, yesterday was a really nice day. They were up about 6%. They're down 2.5% pre-market. And this is a similar theme to pretty much everything that did well yesterday. CCIV up 7% yesterday, down nearly 2.5% pre-market yet again. You see the picture. It's very weird to see Lordstown Motors and Workhorse outperforming. That hasn't been the case for a couple of months. So there is a lot of hype. Now, they're not on Wall Street bets or anything like that yet. It is still pretty much just stock tweets. Most of the people are already aware of this company, okay? But we can see that short interest is very high. One more thing of note, okay? Recently, over the last few days, it came out, that Rivian's going to be seeking a $70 billion valuation in an IPO. That's a huge valuation. NIO is currently at a $51 billion valuation. Now, the large majority of EV is overvalued, let's be completely honest, but $70 billion for Rivian seems a bit rich, and I've been following these guys for a long time, and I do want to invest in them, But at 70 billion, I'm not too sure. Lordstown Motors currently has a market cap of 2.18 billion. And I think something that people need to remember as well is that Workhorse owns 10% here. Another 30 to 35% is shorted. So in reality, the float isn't that big. And that's why the likes of Lordstown Motors could well be a target of a short squeeze, because it would be easier to manipulate than many other stocks out there with much bigger floats. So when you look at the valuation and you look at short interest, and then you look at Rivian's expected valuation of 70 billion, you would be led to believe, yes, Lordstown Motors can go up very quickly. When you think about the fact that we're still set for production in September, despite it not being to the same extent we were expecting, things are looking very good in the short term. But Lordstown Motors always has, in my personal opinion, been a very long-term investment. I think that in the years to come, they are going to be a prominent player in the industry. May 17th, we got this news. Lordstown Motors to host investors, analysts, customers, and partners at Lordstown Week next month. I wish I was going to it, but with the Roni, I don't think I'll be able to, sadly. But this is going to be incredible. From June 21st to 25th, okay? It's happening in a few weeks, literally. Investors, analysts, customers, and partners will spend time with the management team and tour the Lordstown Motors facilities to experience firsthand how the production team is preparing the plant for the ramp up to be ready for the beginning of early production units of the Endurance in September. Now, the reason this is so big for the company and for us as investors is because this is one of everybody's biggest concerns. And especially when the show report came out, a lot of it is revolving around things such as this. When you hold something like this, there's no hiding. People are going to be inside of the factory. You are going to be giving tours. You are going to have proof of everything that has been spoken about over the last while, or else you were going to look very, very silly. A lot of people are saying, what if this doesn't go well? They're under no obligation to hold an event such as this, my friends. Why would they do so if they weren't on track to the extent that they are saying that they are? It would make no sense to put yourself in that detrimental position. The simple fact that this is happening and that this has been announced should be enough to lead us to believe that things are going well and we aren't being particularly misled. I think this will be a huge catalyst for us in the short term. Now, when you look at the chart, okay, let me make sure I'm not covering it. I'll zoom in a little bit just to make it a little bit clearer for us. It's messy, very, very messy. Right where we are now, right about 1260, you'll see that there is an area of resistance. Pre-market, we're trading right around there, my friends. In my opinion, this needs to be broken. I'm going to put that in there, literally right where we're trading now. This is where we need to break through next. And then we're going to be looking towards coming up to 1570 or so, towards the $16 mark. That's realistically where we need to break through in order to show any real signs of strength. I know from the bottom we are up massively, and that is absolutely fantastic, but it hasn't particularly changed anything technically speaking. You can see we finally have broken out from these oversold levels on the MACD, and the RSI now looks a little bit overbought, so maybe we will see a little bit of sideways, maybe we will see a little retracement. But over the next week or so, in my opinion, this company is going to have to push above that 1570-ish mark to show any sort of real strength. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now with all of the short squeeze hype. But again, I'd like to reiterate the fact that the short squeeze hype here is nowhere near as strong as it is or ever was with AMC, GameStop, etc, etc. It's not that same level at all. And that's why we're only seeing a small movement pre-market. One other thing I wouldn't mind pointing out, though, is the fact that Lordstown Motors and Workhorse often move very closely together in stock price, for whatever reason. So if Workhorse does continue to get squeezed at this extent, market opens in about 10 minutes, I genuinely believe Lordstown could be in for another 15 to 20% day sometime next week if we don't get it this week. Is it a buy? I'm still holding every single one of my Lordstown shares. I held when they went all the way down here. I don't plan on trimming anything. Do I plan on buying some more? Potentially, but it already is such a large position in my portfolio. I actually bought more shares than I ever planned on buying. That's the only reason I'm a bit tentative to buy more, even though I do love them at these current prices, as long as they execute. But do be aware, of course, this is a high-risk company. But anyway, my friends, that is it for my video on Lordstown Motors. We're making videos on them again, baby. Let's go. If you watched all the way to the end, you, my friend, are a true legend. I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Maybe drop me a comment down below and subscribe if you're new. All of that helps me out so much, my friends. And if you'd like to join that private Discord group, that again is the first link in the description. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.